You walk into a store to buy just one thing, just a simple errand, right? But somehow, you end up leaving with 5. You definitely didn't plan to spend that much, and you for sure didn't budget for it. Yet, here we are, it happened anyway. So, what is actually going on in those aisles? Was it really just a sudden impulse, a quick lapse in self-control? Or is it something else entirely? Well, the truth is actually a bit darker, and honestly, far more fascinating. Modern shopping isn't just a simple exchange of money for goods anymore. It is pure psychology. What we're looking at is a meticulously engineered, almost completely invisible system that is designed from the ground up to literally hack human emotion. In this explainer, we are going to completely strip away the illusions of the modern marketplace. Because whether you're walking through a massive supermarket, browsing a high-end boutique, or just scrolling late at night on your phone, there are invisible corporate systems operating right under your nose. Systems designed with one single, highly specific purpose: to secretly influence your everyday decisions. Let's dive into part 1, the architecture of emotion. We all like to believe we're making totally rational choices based on what we need and what we can afford, right? But the reality is, businesses specifically target our emotional vulnerabilities in the physical world through invisible triggers. Think about the ultra-flattering lighting in a fitting room, the carefully curated tempo of the ambient music, which is scientifically matched to human resting heart rates, the maze-like layout of the aisles, even the artificial scents gently pumped into the ventilation system. Nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing, inside a successful store is accidental. It is a fully weaponized environment with one golden rule: the longer you stay, the more you pay. Moving on to section 2, the mathematics of urgency. There's a brilliant quote that sums this up perfectly. People often buy not because they need something, but because they fear missing out. Think about all those limited time offers, the sudden flash sales, the brightly colored buy one get one free tags. Let me be clear, these are not generous favors from the retailer. They are highly calculated mechanisms meant to trigger a deeply wired, primal fear of losing out on an opportunity. And it works beautifully, completely bypassing your logical mind. This kind of manipulation extends right into what we call choice architecture. Step 1, the highest margin products are placed exactly at your eye level. Step 2, those little impulse items, the sugar and quick dopamine hits, they're waiting for you right at the checkout, exactly where your decision fatigue is hitting its peak. And step 3, premium items are deliberately spotlighted to command your maximum attention. You really think you're choosing freely, but the store actually mapped out your entire path long before you even walked through the doors. Which brings us to section 3, the digital algorithm. Now, when commerce moved online, it took all that broad environmental design and transformed it into a highly personalized machinery of manipulation. That clever physical store layout, it's been entirely replaced by algorithms tracking your every single microclick. The relaxing ambient music, replaced by hyper-targeted product suggestions. Those physical end cap displays have evolved into flashing limited stock warnings placed right next to the buy button. The screen in your hand isn't just a catalog anymore, it's a trap, and it is flawlessly tailored to your unique psychology. Just consider the absolute psychological power of $0. We will stubbornly refuse to pay a $10 shipping fee, yet we'll happily add $30 extra of totally unwanted items to our cart just to unlock free shipping. Why do we do this? Well, it's because the human brain processes the concept of free not as a price, but as an emotional reward. It literally feels like a victory. And businesses exploit this little neurological quirk perfectly. To really seal the trap, digital platforms manufacture trust through social proof. Look, at our core, humans are pack animals. If we see that thousands of strangers left 5-star reviews, or we spot a shiny bestseller tag, our ancient brains just sort of relax. It feels safe. In the digital world, reducing your baseline uncertainty is simply the fastest way to increase their revenue. And then comes an even darker reality: scarcity. The exclusive, limited edition releases. That frantic little countdown timer ticking away at the very top of your screen. These systems are designed to create artificial urgency. The sheer brilliance of scarcity is that it dramatically inflates the perceived value of an item in your mind, even when the actual functional utility of that item hasn't changed one bit. Let's look at section 4, selling identity. Because if we really take a close look at our habits, we are rarely just buying an object. What we're actually buying is meaning, a desired lifestyle, status, a desperate sense of belonging. The most successful, most powerful brands in the world, they aren't selling you technical specs or features. They're selling an emotion to fill a psychological void. They are, quite literally, selling you a better version of yourself. Finally, Section 5, the real product. This is where the whole invisible architecture finally comes into sharp focus. That physical product sitting in your digital cart, its features, its basic utility, that is merely the vehicle. The real product here is you, your behavior, your attention, your decision-making process. In modern commerce, human emotion is the actual commodity being actively traded and optimized. So the ultimate takeaway is this: the psychology is just as valuable as the product itself. All of it, the lighting, the algorithms, the scarcity timers, the identity marketing, none of these things force you to buy anything. They don't have to. Their mastery of human behavior is so incredibly refined, it creates a labyrinth of spending that is almost entirely inescapable. Throughout this explainer, we've peeled back a system that most people will never even notice. So the very next time you walk into a store, or you catch yourself adding an item to a digital cart in the middle of the night, just pause for a second. Look at the invisible architecture all around you and ask yourself, are you ever truly making your own decisions?
This is Corp File, inside the world of big brands. Subscribe to explore the real stories behind the companies that shape our world.